Hey guys, welcome back. I'm glad you found your way back and you're hanging in there. This is your Zoom social studies class. We meet every day from 10 to 10:30. What we're going to do today, guys, is just to pretty much like we did in the math. I'm going to share my screen with you and I'm going to walk you through what your what your social studies assignment page looks like. All right, guys, here we go. Right now I'm going to go up and log into it. What I'm gonna do is go back to my home page. This is where, remember when you log in, this is where it takes you. There's that math window and that social studies window. We clicked on math this morning. So let's click on the social studies. But before we do that, check out the riddle of the day. I love jokes and riddles, so I hope you do too. Here's your one for today. Why did the teacher wear sunglasses? So somewhere later today on one of your forums or somewhere, maybe in our chat later, you can tell me why you think the teacher wears sunglasses. Okay? All right. So I'm going to go click up on social studies. You notice that it's taking me to a page that looks very similar to the math, same kind of background there. All right, and you notice I have it's set up pretty much the same way. I have this will be our video lesson that I'm doing right now, and it will be linked here as well after today. I will have my objective that just simply tells us what we're going to do, what you're going to learn for that week. Here's our Studies Weekly newspaper. All you have to do is go right here and it'll log in and take you exactly where you need to go. Very simple. I hope it's very simple. I hope it works. So we're going to be trying it out. Vocabulary. This is a study page that you're going to have to study for your test on Thursday. I'll go through that schedule in just a little bit too. So, and then you're going to have an end of the day sign off. I realize that it's not the end of the day for you guys, but it is the end of my time with you today. So we'll have a sign off sheet each day too, where you can come in and let me know if you need anything or just have something to tell me. So what we want to do here first is go to our studies weekly. And right now, guys, I'm just going to do this and let you watch me. Now, notice what it did this time. It took me straight to my Google Classroom. You don't have to click around in Google Classroom. You don't have to go. It's right where you need to be. Monday, August 17th. This is set up to open up on that day, so that's why I have it there. But it could say Monday, August the 12th if it were today's assignment. But this is scheduled to open on Monday. All right, it right here, it's familiar like you did last year. It's going to open up your reading or your assignment, whatever it happens to be for social studies. I'm just going to click on that, and voila, it brings up your newspaper. Now, I will assign whatever pages I want you to read throughout the week, and there'll be just a few pages and a few questions to answer as we go at the end of the article. If you see here, this article is Where in the World Are We? Part 1. It'll be labeled that. I mean, easy to get to, guys. And you'll read this article and then you'll answer 3 questions at the end. And I will be going back over this with you. This is just a preview of what you're going to expect for social studies. Also, guys, do you remember this from last year? All of these things from last year? I know you used them with Miss Bolchek. This is you have a read aloud. If you'd like to be read, you just click on the little button and it will read it to you. We'll do it different ways. There'll be some days I'll read it to you. Some days we'll let the video read it. We'll do it different ways. And then you can go back and reread it on your own too. If you'll notice over here, it's got all of your articles. You need to read every single article. This little box will need to be checked before you finish up on Wednesdays, which when we should finish most of our articles. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday will be uh, our reading and answering questions, discussion, maybe even going to some of our videos that go with the lesson. And then on Thursday, we'll have a vocabulary test that I have the words for you to practice. I'll give those to you every Monday. And then on Friday, we will have the weekly test. And I will also I'll show you that later after I get that all set up. This is just kind of the beginning of what it's going to look like. I don't know how much you remember from your newspaper. You've got all these different activities that you can do over here. Let's see if it's on this one. What's the little rat's name? Rev Rat, where you can earn some coins and there's videos you can watch, you can explore some more, and all of these things, guys, will give you some coins that you can collect that will help you decorate his cage. I haven't done a lot with Rev Rat, so y'all can probably help me out there too. I think y'all used him a lot last year. But anyway, guys, just like last year, I mean, your newspaper, but this is so cool because fourth grade is Texas history. I love, 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 love Texas history. All about the Alamo and Goliad, La Bahia, so many cool things. And if we're all together next, at the end, and if we get over all this craziness, we got a really cool field trip that we take in Goliad to go to the La Bahia. If you have any brothers or sisters that have been in my class that have been, it's really a fun trip. So that's something that you can look forward to because I know all this crazy stuff's going to end before long. All right. Uh, you also have some extended reading here. It just gives you other articles that go with it. Again, guys, I think y'all are pretty familiar with this. You can explore it. You can go through this. And I'm here. We'll go over stuff together as we get going. This will all be starting next week. We won't start this till next week. We might look back over some of it throughout the week, but right now, guys, I'm just showing you how it's going to be set up. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday will be reading the articles. Thursday will be a vocabulary test, and Friday will be your weekly test. That's my plan anyway. So, all right, so I'm going to go back to math. Oh, where's my social studies page? All right, here we are back in our social studies page. And I'm going to go back here now to vocabulary and pull that up. All right. There again, boys and girls, we're studying Texas history in fourth grade, and you'll study it again in seventh grade. All right, here's week 1 vocabulary study page. And it's got all the words that you're going to be tested on on Thursday's test. All these words can be found in your newspaper, but of course, I've given you the definitions. I would start studying them on Monday when all this is opened up to you, and you can be ready for your test on Thursday. And we'll review these each day and go over them. Okay, vocabulary words. All right, where are we? Okay, there's our Zoom link. You're already in, so you don't need that. Our passcode. And right now, guys, that's just the basics for social studies. This is a work in progress for me, for you, for all of us, and I'll be adding to it. What works, what doesn't, and we can figure that out together, guys. This is your classroom too, and I want you to have a major part of what works, what doesn't, what you like, what you don't, what we can fix, what will make it better. Remember, we're better together. All right, so to end our day for social studies, you're going to go into your end of day sign off. It's just like the morning check-in, but it's the end of a day check-in. I just called it sign off there. And you're going to again have some similar questions, how you're feeling. And I know again, this is not your end of the day, boys and girls, but it's the end of the day for you to be with me. And if you would like to, I mean, if you have some questions about your morning, this is when you can tell me some things. I'll always go back and read these, and this will help me stay in contact with you guys and know if you're needing any help or if you just want to tell me something or if you need something. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is, again, I'm going to turn my screen back around. So go ahead and fill this out. Remember, when you get through, you come down here to the bottom and you hit submit, and I don't see it there. So, well, okay. Well, anyway, we'll take care. We'll fix this. So, that's it. Let me get back. Y'all go ahead and be working on that page.